So, we have a problem. We have the post intellectualism problem. And I'm going to talk about two sides of the same spectrum, two ends of the same spectrum: nonchalance on one end and performativeness on the other. You see, post intellectualism is sort of a cultural shift that devalues free thinking, that devalues original thought, and think of it almost like studying just to get a job instead of actually um, learning anything or encouraging anything new. Um, but this cultural shift has sort of shown itself in ways away or beyond just educational institutions and academia. And one of the most common places you find it is in your everyday life, whether it be Instagram or YouTube or just the people you interact with on a daily basis. And so I'm going to talk about both sides of this spectrum. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is performativeness. So why performativeness to me is one side of the spectrum is because this is the facade of thinking, right? So you're using intellectualism or thinking or anything that constitutes its own literature or music, or you're basically pretending to actually care. So you're using intellectualism as a crutch to act like you're above everyone else. And on the other side, we have nonchalance, which is just cynicism. And you might say these guys dismiss people who think for themselves as try hard. So you're pretending not to care. You write smug comments on Instagram like, "Oh, I ain't reading all that," and stuff like that. And so that's really my problem with both of these aspects. And you might think that these are two different kinds of people, but really they're all just part of this post-intellectualism spectrum. And so really what the moral of this think piece per se is, you're not going to lose anything by having original thoughts. Sure, a couple of them may sound really dumb, but you're not going to lose anything really. And I think people are going to value you more for just being obsessed about the things that you really care about. And I'm so done with the nonchalant gimmick. Can we please put an end to it? People acting like they weren't hurt by something or something didn't make them sad. Because oh my god, you have to appear like nothing phases you, and you're a fucking bullet and a soldier, and what's the point? No one believes that. Everyone knows you're hurting. So what are you trying to prove? Just walk out there looking sad as hell. Like, what are you trying to prove? And on the other hand, you have performative people who are like, why? I know you didn't read that book. I know you don't care. And you don't have to go around reading Murakami or Kafka or Dostoevsky. If you like reading like Rainbow Magic and like children's books, I mean, do it. Do it for all I care. At least you're having fun doing it. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You don't have to fit in. So just do what you want to do. That's about it.